Today, I will take you through an intense action thriller from 2008 titled Terra Nova. Spoilers ahead, so watch out and stay with me. On the frozen hills of a deserted island, a man named Jilin struggles through deep snow, searching for a place to survive the night. He walks for miles until he slips and crashes into an icy river. The freezing water drags him away, but after fighting the current, he manages to crawl out and keep going. Exhausted, he finally stops beside a massive rock, eats a wild flower to quiet his hunger, and drifts into memories of how his nightmare began. Ghislaine is serving a life sentence for assassinating 6 men. One afternoon, he and several other inmates are summoned one by one to meet the prison governor, who asks them all the same question: "What do you dream of?" Each man gives a different answer. One wants to see the sea, another dreams of witnessing war, one refuses to speak, another wants power, one wants to follow a space station, and one longs to see women again. Jalin's answer is never revealed. Soon after, the prisoners are told they've been selected for transfer to a penal colony. They are loaded onto a ship and locked into cells, just like prison. A violent inmate named Obezian immediately establishes dominance, even killing a man to take his bed. When the ship finally departs, panic spreads among the prisoners, who believe they're being taken out to sea to die. As tensions rise, Jilin remembers a disturbing conversation with Sipa, a mentally unstable prisoner who used to scribble on walls and speak in riddles. Sipa once claimed that heaven and hell were full, and a third place was being prepared for people like them. At the time, it sounded insane, but now it feels uncomfortably accurate. Midway through the journey, a gang escapes their cells searching for a missing man. Obezian pretends to negotiate, then murders the man in cold blood, triggering a brutal riot. Prisoners beat and kill each other through the bars, while an old man named Starry prays quietly in his cell. Guards quickly intervene, firing warning shots and releasing sleeping gas to knock everyone out. The ship arrives at a barren island where the prisoners are left on the beach with numbered handcuffs. Two officials, Mr. Olafson and Marta, explain the Terra Nova project. Since the death penalty is illegal and prisons are overcrowded, this island will serve as a self-sustaining penal colony. The prisoners are now colonists, monitored by satellite, with food supplies meant to last 3 months. Communication buoys placed offshore allow them to request supplies or ask to leave and return to prison. Obezian protests the constant surveillance by throwing a rock, but warning shots force him back. The guards drop a pile of keys matching the handcuffs and leave. Chaos erupts as prisoners fight for their freedom. Jilin, Sipa, and Starry stay back, collecting discarded keys. A gang secures the area, but another group arms themselves from supply crates and attack. A violent battle follows, leaving dozens dead. Ali is killed, Starry is murdered, and 3 men drown trying to reach a boy. The survivors regroup at the warehouse to divide supplies. Obezian forcibly removes his cuffs and consolidates power. Jilin packs supplies, takes a jacket, listens to Sipa warn that the food won't last, and quietly leaves to survive on his own. This brings us back to the opening scene. Jilin finds a snowless area with rocky shelter and rests there staring at a hidden photograph of his family. Overcome with grief, he falls asleep. Later, he wakes to rodents eating through his food. Rain forces him under the rocks, where he starts a fire and heats water. Afterward, he catches and roasts a bird, just as Sipa appears. Sipa tries to steal Jilin's knife but is caught. He offers salt and help in exchange for food, and Jilin agrees. While gathering wood, Sipa finds the family photo and mockingly blows a kiss at Jilin's wife. After eating, Sipa admits he's too afraid to jump off a cliff, then asks Jilin why he doesn't want to die either. Jilin explains his family is dead and he wants to be buried beside them, something impossible if he dies here. They sleep, but Jilin awakens to find Sipa has stolen the photo. Enraged, he beats Sipa and pushes him off a cliff. Sipa survives, landing on a slope below. Despite everything, the two continue traveling together.
While scavenging, they discover the wreckage of a seaplane. Jilin, a former pilot, realizes it could be their way out. Back at their shelter, toxic smoke from faulty matches nearly kills them. Freezing and desperate, they return to the base to steal coal. Here, Obezian rules like a dictator, calling himself governor. Prisoners outside his gang are locked up and forced into deadly games, where the last runner is killed and eaten. Jelen and Sieper are caught while resting near a fire and dragged back. During an argument, Yakat defends Jelen and is beaten to death. That night, the prisoners witness another man executed. A rebellion begins to form. The next day, Jelen confronts Obezian and offers a deal: access to the boy in exchange for the location of the plane. Obezian agrees, then betrays them. Yakat is killed, and the deadly games resume. Meanwhile, the boy is broken and no help arrives. Back at the base, Obezian is killed during an internal fight. His gang is wiped out, and the prisoners take control. Jilin convinces them food is coming and tells them about the plane. They agree to cooperate, stop cannibalism, and repair the aircraft. Eventually, Marta arrives with guards. Jilin lies convincingly about their situation, securing fuel for the plane. After she leaves, a new group of American prisoners arise, sparking a brutal war. Fires break out, dozens die. Watching remotely, the project leaders declare the colony a failure and initiate Code Naked Island, ordering all prisoners executed. Guards massacre everyone they find. Only Jilin, Sieper, Arjanov, and Tolia survive by hiding. As they prepare to escape, Sieper chooses freedom and death, running towards the ocean without fear. Jilin takes off in the plane under heavy fire. His companions are killed, but he survives, flying away alone. Finally, free.